Hello, my name is Ariana Jonge, and this is my brother Jeremy, and we're the children of Andrew Karaoke and Lockie Kamau. I'm honored to be here this evening to talk to you about the annual Catholic Appeal. The theme for this year's appeal is a future full of hope, and as the eldest child in the family, my parents invited me, the future generation, to share our story with you. My family and I are members of St. Patrick Catholic Church, and my brother Jeremy attends St. Pat's School. My father is on the pastoral council at St. Patrick Church, and my mother is an active parent volunteer at St. Patrick's School. I attended St. Francis Cabrini Catholic School from 1st to 8th grade, and I am currently an 11th grader at Charles Wright Academy. While at Cabrini, I was an altar server, and I participated in several service projects to support my church, school, and community. Jeremy and I feel fortunate to attend schools that honor our Catholic values, traditions, and dedication to service. Our parents are our role models. They work hard to afford the financial responsibilities of sending 2 children through Catholic school. They support us in all of our endeavors. The Catholic Church has provided me with an outstanding education, both academically and spiritually. Not only has the church had a profound impact in my life, but also my father's life too. My father was born and raised a Catholic and grew up in Nairobi, Kenya. Growing up in Nairobi taught my father a multitude of lessons. But most importantly, he knew God was always present and that he was always loved. He also knew he needed an education in order to better his life. The Catholic Church provided him these lessons along with his family. The church built hospitals, schools, and other institutions that greatly improved the quality of life for the poor in various parts of Kenya. The missionaries, seminarians, and religious women that came to Kenya were driven to share one message, Christ's message, the golden rule, to love your neighbor as yourself and to care for one another as Christ cares for us. These brave men and women helped shape my father's future. From Nairobi, Kenya, to the present, living here in Tacoma, Washington, my father has carried those messages of universal love and care for one another and has taught his children, us, to do the same. Here in Tacoma, we may take for granted our beautiful worship space, but my father does not. We may also forget that our beloved priests were at one time formed in the seminary, supported by archdioceses that were funded by communities like St. Patrick, who contributed to a Catholic appeal. My father does not forget this. He knows that through the resources provided by the appeal, priests were also able to be formed and be called here to service in Tacoma and around the world. And that's the primary functions of the Catholic appeal, to support the vocations of our religious orders and support our brothers and sisters in local communities experiencing despair through homelessness and poverty. The appeal funds community shelters, soup kitchens, ministry and outreach groups that are the hands and feet of Christ. And as needs grow, the appeal continues to support our missionary groups and schools most in need, providing a future full of hope for all of us. St. Patrick Church has a goal for the annual Catholic appeal. That is $116,000. To get there, we need every one of you to consider making a contribution, no matter the size. We would ask that you think about the people that helped form your Catholic identity and shape your future full of hope. Jeremy and I are aware of the many ministries that help support us, from our school faculty and staff to CYO to our priests and lay leadership in religious education. Like our Father, we are aware of those that paved the path for us. We are grateful, and we have a future full of hope. Please take a minute to consider a gift to the appeal.